the most ambitious craft project that I've ever done. In front of me on this table, you'll see 13 of the most popular craft projects in our community. And I'm dying to know what these two look like on every single one. Sometimes we need gloss, sometimes we need matte, but what do they look like? We're gonna find out. We have a beautiful piece of walnut. We're also gonna test it on this pine plank. We've got a metal print made from displate. My daughter was kind enough to donate one of her paintings. This is acrylic on canvas. We have a piece of leather. We have a terracotta pot. We've got some concrete handprints that my son and daughter did. We've got a glass jar with 2 different types of vinyl on it. We're also gonna give that a shot on a black water bottle. We've got a journal that we're gonna put some diamond art on. We're gonna combine these 2 colors and we're gonna make a matte and a gloss ornament. And then we're gonna mix up some mica powder and Maker's Magic and see what it looks like when we paint it onto wood. We're gonna decoupage this bunny. We're also gonna try this in and out hat just for fun, because why not? I like in and out. You ready to get started? Because I sure am. Okay, we're gonna put a piece of tape right down the middle. We're gonna start with our matte. It is going to look exactly the same. They don't look different when you put them on. They're very glossy. Time to apply the gloss. I love this stuff. The gloss has been applied. Let's test it out on a pine plank. Let's work on the metal print. Almost went on the wrong side. Done. Now let's do my daughter's artwork. Looks like it made some of the marker bleed. Oh no, a little bit of bleeding there. Worst things have happened. This is why we're doing it. We're testing it. I'm not quite sure what medium these dots are, but it does not work well with Maker's Magic. It almost bled instantaneously. I'm definitely gonna have to ask her what she used. That's important. Leather is complete. Wow. Very good. All right, next we're gonna do the water bottles. That's looking really good. And here we go. I don't even know if this is gonna do anything because I feel like I'm putting a lot on, but I don't see it. Let's do the gloss. Let's mix up some glitter. Let's mix it up. Oh yeah, look at that. Doesn't that look beautiful? And we're just gonna pour a little bit of Maker's Magic. And now we swirl. Let's pour a little gloss in there. And let's pour out that one too. We're gonna give these just a few minutes. And in the meantime, we're gonna mix up our mica powder. And so what we do is we just take a little bit of Maker's Magic and we pour it on the top of this cup. And then we're gonna put a big old scoop on here, like that. This is one of my favorite applications for Maker's Magic, is mixing it with mica powder. Let's mix up the gloss. Oh wow, that looks so cool. Time for the gloss. Gloss and matte on the wood is completely done. Let's get back to our ornaments. Matte, gloss. Oh man, look at that. Look at the shine on it. Okay, there we have it. We have the gloss ornament, we have the matte ornament. Can you tell which one's which? I can't, but maybe we'll be able to tell when they dry. Time for some decoupage. Okay, we're gonna start with the matte. You can watch me struggle with it. Really don't need a lot. Oh yes, now we're coming through. Alrighty, let's get some gloss Maker's Magic on there. This one's not going as well. Oof, I ripped it. All right, that's the best I got. Okay, we've got our bunny. Let's let it dry and then we'll deal with the rest of it later. We've got one more thing to do, and that's to put some Maker's Magic on the in and out hat. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's making it bleed, interesting. The ink is coming off, you see that? And there we have it. The last and final test, an ode to my favorite burger. The in and out hat has been coated. We're done. We've successfully applied matte and gloss to 13 of the most popular crafting projects. We're gonna let it dry for a few hours, and then we're gonna come back and take a look at the results together. See you in a few hours.
Later.
We've got one thing left to do before we check our results. We've got to get this tissue paper off here. So let's set it on fire. This is the best part of decoupage. Here we go. Let's use the 240 grit. I'm just so impressed at how well the Maker's Magic holds up on this. The bunny is done. It has officially been 4 hours since we left everything to dry. Let's take a look at it and see what the results are. You can tell which one already. I'm glad we used such a thick piece because you can really see the difference on the wood. It makes a huge difference. Look at that. This side is real close to the wood and real matted out and just looks great. I'm really liking this. This mat looks great. The gloss looks fantastic. The pine board, honestly, looks really nice, really clean. Let's peel off our tape and see what it reveals. Look at that. Gloss matte, unfinished. Let's take a look at the disc plate. I was a little uncertain about this one because I've never painted this type of metal before. I've never used it on this, and it already has a matte finish. And so I was curious if our matte finish would even show up on it. Maker's Magic loves blue painter's tape, so it's probably not the best thing to use for it. Can you tell which one's glossy and which one's matte? Well, I think that one's pretty obvious. Man, there's a big difference on this. Okay, let's take a look at the canvas painting. Now remember, this one was done by my daughter. This is acrylic on canvas. Now, if you look closely, you'll see that, unfortunately, I peeled away some of the paint with the tape. So I made this mistake here. But in the light, you can clearly tell which one is gloss and which one is matte. Really cool. So here is our leather strip. Oh, I hope the electrical tape didn't damage it. Oh no, it didn't. It didn't. Ooh, look at this. This is very glossy and completely sealed in. And this is very muted and matte, and it looks fantastic. You know the best part about it too? Is you can twist it up like this, and it doesn't do anything to the finish. I'm just so proud of it. Wow, what a difference. You can clearly tell. That's amazing. Such a big difference. I've never seen anything like that before. I'm gonna just peel this off. Look at that. You can very clearly tell the difference between the matte and the gloss on this one. It's soaked into the cement really nicely. This matte side just has a nice muted effect. I just really like this look right here. It's like almost like it was filled in and it's smooth, but it's not reflecting a bunch of light, so it doesn't look cheap. It looks, I don't know, it just looks frosted. It looks nice. And all those bubbles that we put on the gems, they all popped. It works great on glass and cement, even concrete too. All right, let's do the glass. Let's pull off the tape and take a look at this thing. Wow, look at that difference. Can you see that? Oh my gosh, look at that. This is so different. What I see is I see a really nice glossy finish, right? And it's completely sealed in the vinyl here. And then after we spin it a little bit, we see what it looks like normally. And then look at that frosted matte look. That is impressive. Let's take a look at our tumbler. Oh, wow. What a difference this makes. I've never seen anything like this before. It is so smooth and clear right here. And it's completely sealed in. Like, oh, it's difficult. I can't get a finger under that. No way. All right, let's take a look at the journal. I can't tell a difference between these two just looking at it, but let's take off the tape and see if there's a clear difference between the two. Okay, I can't tell a difference. You'd have to look at it in the light and like really reflect it back and forth, you know? I'd probably stick with gloss on the shiny stuff. Can you tell which one is matte and which one is gloss? Because I sure can't. Nope, I don't think I would be able to tell. This one's matte, this one's gloss. I can't, not at all. I think gloss or matte will work great for plastic ornaments. Now let's take a look at this purple piece of wood. Oh my gosh, look at that clean line. It is very clear to me which one is matte and which one is gloss when looking at it. Look at that. See what I mean? Isn't that awesome? Look at this thing. This side is the matte, no reflection, and this side is the gloss. See that shininess? They're not super different, but they are. If you look closely, you're like, whoa, that is clearly glossy, that is clearly matte. I like the matte, not gonna lie. Here's our goofy in and out hat. We've got the gloss on this side, and the matte is on this side. Those are the results of Maker's Magic Gloss versus Maker's Magic Matte on 13 different craft projects. So what's the verdict? I think you need both, and that's my final answer. The matte looks great on some, and the gloss looks great on others. I don't know if I'd be able to just use one or the other. I don't consider myself an expert crafter, so I'd love for your help in the comments to teach me how to do this a little bit better. They're both great. They work so well. Luckily, they come in a little combo deal. If you've made it this far, my name is Evan. Thank you for watching. Happy crafting.